Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of Snuff's Random Stuff. I am Snuff, and I do apologize for the late video. I know it has been, a couple weeks now since episode 3. Like I said, I do apologize for the delay. One of the reasons is, I am a very busy individual with a full-time job, help taking care of a 5-year-old boy, and also with dealing with trying to get stuff ready for church and everything. And also, one of the other reasons for the delay is I was waiting for the arrival of a new gizmo to help me with today's video, which is actually a USB video capture card. And I use this to actually be able to connect my Retron 3, which is I use to play video games like the NES, Super NES, and Sega Genesis games. And I actually wanted to try to experiment with putting shots of the gameplay that was actually done by myself. Some of it's actually pretty good, and some of it's, I wasn't doing very good on the game. Which you'll see on number 9 on the list, especially. But anyways, it's a very neat little device. It just looks like this, where you plug into your USB port on the computer, and you'll hook up your audio video cables. So that actually helps capture the gameplay. But anyways, like I said, this episode is, as you can see, is my top 10 favorite NES games of all time, with the exception of The Legend of Zelda. I know a lot of you are going to be maybe upset, like why is The Legend of Zelda not on this list? I do have a very good, reasonable explanation for that. I did not want to be able to use it twice in a different list. But basically, I will say Legend of Zelda is, I will say is actually going to be tied for number 1. And I hope you are very sympathetic about the quality of the video today, but I'm trying to I have to do it in segments, that way I don't make too many mistakes, and I don't have to keep re-recording constantly. But as you see, if you haven't noticed, I'm kind of pepped up for my video, which I got my t-shirt that says, "Let's settle this like adults," which you can't really see where it says adults, but as you see, it has a picture of the NES controller on it, which I've heard this would be an appropriate shirt for today's episode. Okay, anyways, back to the original topic as to why Legend of Zelda is not on this list is, like I said, in the future, I'm actually planning on doing a top 10 list of my favorite Legend of Zelda games, and that will include the very first Legend of Zelda somewhere in that list, and I'm going to rank my top 10 favorite list of the game, since Legend of Zelda is a pretty massive franchise. But anyways, that is actually the reasoning behind that. So please, for all my fellow Zelda fans, don't judge, please. Like I said, that will be for another time. I don't know which video it will be or which episode, so bear with me as I will try to figure that out in the future. But anyways, here's the list for all of you to enjoy, and I hope you all enjoy the list as you watch it. So anyways, here we go. Okay, number 10 is the game called Startropics, which in this game you play as the character Mike, who goes into an island called Coracola to look for his uncle who came up missing, in his laboratory. So basically your goal is to go through, fight a bunch of monsters and all that are stuff with a yo-yo of all things, and you also pick up a few other items along the way. I mean, one of the reasons why I like this game, even though haven't really beaten it far, but it's still enjoyable to play. It kind of gives the Legend of Zelda kind of feel to it a little bit, in my opinion. And I've always enjoyed playing those style games. So, anyways, there's number 10, called Startropics. Okay, and then coming in at number 9 is the game titled Beetlejuice. I mean, I know many people, don't like this game, and I'll admit it's a very, very hard game. I've never beaten it. I mean, just like most of the games on here, I've never actually beaten myself, but I still enjoy going there and playing them. Anyways, the basic of this game is you go through basically throughout the afterlife trying to, battle monsters and all that stuff, and while trying to avoid obstacles. And as you can probably see in the preview I have playing in here, is it's very difficult for me to play because, like I said, I haven't played it for years, but still, it's a game I love to get on there and play every now and then. But anyways, that's at number 9, which is Beetlejuice. So, like I said, it's one of my number 9 favorites. So, anyways, that's number 9. Okay, and then coming in at number 8 is The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. And in this game, you start off, you play as Tom Sawyer, who's basically going through like the pirate ships, rivers, and all other sorts of levels to try to save his girlfriend Becky. And sometimes this is could be a 2-player game, and your first player plays as Tom Sawyer, and the second player is as Huckleberry Finn. So I mean, it's a pretty fun game. Again, I've never beaten it. If I do remember, I think years ago, I know when my mom played it, I know my mom beat it, which I know is kind of funny. It's just, like a lot of the games on here is games I know my sister and I have watched my mom and actually witnessed her beat them, and it's kind of funny how my mom would beat games that me and my sister never could. So, anyways, that's number 8, and like I said, it's pretty fun. It is pretty fun, but like I said, very hard. So, there you go. Okay, and coming in at number 7 is Dr. Mario. Like I said, I mean, this is one of those games that you could play and play and play, and just never... Personally, I never get tired of it. Even though I've never beaten it, but still, it's really fun to play. It's, easy concept. All you do is you play as Dr. Mario, and you have the little pill bottle with the germs in it, and you have to color code the pills to attack each one of the germs. And, in each level is defeated after you erase all the germs out of the bottle. And, as levels progress, the more germs, come in, kind of like a spread. So, like I said, it's Dr. Mario is pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory how you play it, and, that's why it's on one of my top 10. It's a very enjoyable game to play. Anyways, there's number 7. Okay, and coming in at number 6 would be Super Mario Brothers 3. And I remember, as a kid when this game came out, to me, back then the graphics were actually pretty cool for a Nintendo game back then. And it's very interesting. It's a lot of, it was a huge step from the original Super Mario Brothers. And I remember, I thought it was real cool how you could have different costumes, like, you got Frog Mario, Raccoon Mario, and I think there was like a Hammerhead Mario where you like duck and anything can hit you and it won't affect you. So, like I said, that's number 6. And like I said, I mean, if you've never played Super Mario Bros. 3, I highly recommend that one out of a lot of them, especially for the first the NES games. So, like I said, there's number 6. Alright, now coming in at number 5 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. And this one, basically, you play as the Turtles to save April after getting kidnapped from the Shredder. So, and as you go, you start off in the first level, you start off in the burning apartment building where you fight off the foot soldiers, and, I know you've later on, battle the Mousers from Baxter Stockman and all that other stuff. And then I think you also, if I remember right, you fight like a lot of other characters as well. But mainly it's the foot soldiers and all that other stuff. So if you ever get a chance to find this game, I mean, I highly recommend getting it. Just like some of the other games I have. And this game's very fun. If you ever played the arcade version before, basically it's just that created for the NES. So anyways, that's number 5, which is at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright, now coming in at number 4 is a game that's titled Maniac Mansion. I mean, this game, I've always enjoyed this game when I first started playing it. Basically this is like one of the kind of like a point and click kind of a game where you play as the character named Dave, and he gets some of his friends to help save his girlfriend Sandy from Dr. Fred out of the mansion. And basically you go through and try to solve little puzzles here and there, try to get in order to free Sandy from Dr. Fred and his family. And you have to try to keep all your friends from being imprisoned, and try to help get everybody out. And like I said, this game is very lot of thought process in it. I mean, it's one of those games where you may have to use a walkthrough to try to get a hint on what to do next and all this other stuff. And one interesting thing I always did like about it is each one of the characters has their own special ability. Like, I know you got a couple characters there that are very good musicians. You got ones that's very handy with tools, and some of them that are, geeky, like me in a way. But anyways, like I said, this is number 4 on the list, which is Maniac Mansion. And okay, now coming in at number 3 is the game Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Like I said, this is one of those other games that is pretty enjoyable. It's, you play as Chippendale, and you have to battle through a bunch of different obstacles, trying to save a kitten from Fat Cat. And it's very fun game to play. I mean, you have to go through, try to avoid the mechanical dogs, and got to battle all of Fat Cat's henchmen and everything. And like I said, you got a lot of interesting things you got to dodge, and but it's very fun game. Like I said, this is one of the games I remember beating once, and honestly, I've never beaten it since. So, anyways, it's a very fun game. That's number 3, Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Alright, now we're at the final 2 of the list. Like I said, this was actually kind of difficult to decide which of these 2 the top of the list, which one was going to be number 1, which one's number 2. So I think I have gotten it figured out. So, here we go. Starting at number 2 is Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. And, in this game you play as Bugs Bunny, obviously. And the purpose of the game is you have to go through and, get to your own birthday party, which is trying to go through and also dodge a lot of characters. I know you have to, defeat like characters like Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd. I know Wile E. Coyote, Tweety Bird, just to name a few. Like I say, if you ever get a chance to get this game, the game is really enjoyable. I know some people may not like it, but, this is one reason why, probably, it's in my top 2, because I remember playing it, I have beaten it, and it's very, very enjoyable for me. So hopefully, other people out there, obviously agree as well that have played it. So, like I said, there was number 2, which was Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. Okay, now we are at my number 1 favorite game for the NES. I mean, I know some of you may be wondering what it could be. This actually, there are a lot of people out there who I know do not like this game whatsoever, and I'm pretty sure my sister will not be surprised that I've chosen this one, which is none other than Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure. And this game here, I've always loved it. I mean, a lot of people don't like it because they don't understand or figure out how to play it or what's the purpose. Basically, I will try my best to explain. Basically, you play as Bill and Ted, and you're trying to go through and find evil, not try evil, but you're trying to save historical characters who have been scattered out throughout time and they're in the wrong location and the wrong time and place. And in order to locate each of the historical characters, which there's usually one per location, gotta go through the villagers and the ones that are standing still, and go walk up to them, and they will give you clues as to like where they last saw the person heading, and also they'll show you how to find the item that will help you locate the character. So basically, like I said, and there's 6 different levels, and as you progress, each one will be harder and harder to go through. So, and I actually do still have the original maps and the notes that my mom actually put in there, which is really helpful because I know she beat the game and she has written all the passwords to every level. What character needs which item to locate. I mean, there's a lot of in-depth into it. So, but anyways, maybe one of these days I'll do like a gameplay and actually show you the map and everything. But anyways, that was number 1, and like I said, then I hope you enjoyed the list. And if you ever get a chance to, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. If you ever want to see more videos of me coming out, which I don't know when the next one will be. Hopefully it'll be next week. So, anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the list. And please don't criticize what my choosing is. I mean, everybody has their opinion. So, I mean, I know some of you probably think, this was like, I don't agree with this list, but that's okay. I really am okay with your decision. I mean, a lot of you have actually, commented on your own personal list and on some of the things, which I think is pretty nice. Like I said, if you want to put your list in the comments, that's pretty cool. I really enjoy reading what you guys choose. So, anyways, like I said, I'll see you all next week for the next episode of Snuff's Random Stuff, and I will see you all next week. All right. See you later.